Alright, y'all. This is my third time trying to do this video. My battery died on me the second time. So let's try it one more time. I'm going to talk quicker this time because I've delayed too much on the last ones. Running my mouth. I had a little mild, small pour. And then I had some issues this time. I had a lot of fails, and I had my silicone molds for some reason stuck to a lot of my pieces. And I ruined a lot of molds, not to mention the pieces I made. I'm going to have to sand and a lot of work to fix them, but I'll fix them. But it's just, I've never had that happen before. Never. And it did it on this Yeti mold. It did it on this mold. Matter of fact, this is the piece it did it on. The lighting's bad, y'all. I'm sorry. See that blue there? And that blue, and that's, I mean, I got most of it off. It's really hard to get this off. So I'm going to have to sand it and then, just glaze over it. But it ripped the mold. It ruined this piece. I can save the rest of the pieces, but this piece is ruined, and I really like that pose too. So what I'm going to do is clean him up and then make a mold of him. I'm disgusted with that. I don't know why that happened, but I've never had that happen before. It happened with that one. It happened with both of these hearts. And it happened with the dominoes sized mold I had. What's up, people? Has that ever happened to y'all? I've never had that happen before. Ruined my molds. It just ticked me off. I've never had that happen before. But I made all these different Yetis, and I have to glaze them yet. They're not finished or anything. I pretty much used leftover resin on these. If you look closely, you can see lots of different colors. And this dude's got pink and yellow and purple tinsel and green neon and pink paint. And, I mean, you name it, he's got. That's probably why it's stuck. Well, no, because the other ones didn't have all that. I don't know. I have no idea. So, and then I made a couple of these were leftover resins too, these little kitties. And I think this one goes in the dark. And this one too. Yeah, they do glow in the dark. And then this little pink girl. So I have to paint those and glaze them and all that mess. Well, these are shiny. I don't have to glaze those. But I'll have to glaze over what I paint, so in order to seal it. And then there's this piece, which came out nice, except for the fact that the two glitters pulled apart just enough right here to where you can see the white background, which really sucks. I mean, it still looks good, but that aggravates me. And then this one, which I brain farted and used pink glitter behind a pink and blue sticker, which was really stupid. And then I should have put the tag in front. There's a little copper wire. See that little, I don't know if you can see it. See that little metal wire thing sticking out right there? See it? That's the little string that runs the tea bag. The label on the tea bag. Well, I should have pulled it in front because now you can't see the wording. It says, "You're just my cup of tea," and the tea is covered. So that was stupid. And the pink on top of pink is stupid too. So, and then there was this little mermaid chick, and this sticker floated to the left. Most of my pieces were fails this time. Not really happy with them. I didn't even pour that much, and I pretty much screwed them all up. And then there's this little owl dude, which I'm going to paint a branch underneath him and some green leaves coming up on the sides here. And then I'll have to seal that in. But he came out cute. I think he was about the only one that didn't get screwed up. But he was just a simple sticker stuck in there. So, and then there's this one, the Cheshire Cat, which I really like. Except for the fact that, see how the glitter pulled on the side? Can't really see it from the front, but bam, you can see it right there. Sucks. So, yeah. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. And then there's this little mermaid girl, which I really like. The difference between these two stickers is, focus. I cut the edging off of this one because I don't like that white edge around it. So, I think it looks better without it. So, she came out cute. This one wasn't a fail. She came out cute. So, the rest of them were fails. The owl and that one mermaid, the rest were fails. And then this was some lace and clear resin. I had it in my mold. And Lord knows how long it was in there. So I finally poured it back on it. just a white backing on it. That's black lace in there. And then did some orange scribble. I have to sand these and everything, so I did some orange scribble in the eyeballs and the mouth, and then I glazed it with some resin I had left in the cup. And then there's this one, which is another one that you see the orangey yellow silicone stuck right here, and that's, like I said, I've already scraped a ton off. This is what I wasn't able to get off with scraping with the scissors, so I'm gonna have to sand that off, and then I'll have to glaze it and fix where I scratched it up. But I have to pour resin in this hole. See that big air bubble hole? I had an air bubble and I popped it, and then I cut it out so that I can have a place. I use these pipettes so I can just stick it right in the hole. See how it goes down in the hole? See how it went right down in there? See? So you just stick it in the hole, you squirt a little bit, and then you lift up on it when you squirt it, and it fills that air bubble pocket in perfectly, and you can't even tell you had one in there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that up anyway, but I like that sticker, so I don't want to waste it, so I will fix that up. And then this one, I got all the silicone off it. Luckily it came off that one. So but this one I'm going to put paint Time Flies right here on this corner here, and then I'll have to seal that in and then that one will be done. Then I made another Hello Kitty mustache just to get another blank so I can make some more silicone molds of her. And I just glazed her with polyacrylic so that she, because if the piece is shiny when I mold it with that clear silicone, then all your pieces will come out that shiny straight from the mold. So as long as I have a shiny piece when I mold it, you won't have to glaze the piece out of the silicone. Then I made this one and I kind of painted the flowers on there, and then I will fill in the empty spaces with resin. And then I had some leftover resin, so I poured these with some little stars in them. And then a couple of donuts I made with, this one has seed beads as sprinkles, and this one has sprinkles. And then these earrings I made a long time ago, but I finally went to mount them. I drilled a hole in the loop and it broke, so I cut them both off and just put them on posts. And then I made a couple of little penguins. Again, I'm trying to get molds out that I haven't used in a long time or I've never used, and make a few pieces. Every time I pour now, I pull through my box and pull out some molds I haven't used in a long time, which is these. I did these, and now I know why I don't pour these anymore, because no matter what I do, I get air bubbles on the edges. Even if I take a toothpick and run it along in there, and I don't know how people get those to come out perfect. I have yet to make a piece that has not had at least one air bubble. So I give up. I won't be doing these. These are too much of a pain in my butt, because you can't fix it. Ooh, does this one have an air bubble? Uh-oh. Watch out, y'all. I think I did. Nope, there's an air bubble right there. Look. Almost had a perfect one. So I made like a watermelon color one, and then the regular ones. And I'll probably be getting rid of that mold because it's just too much of a pain in my butt. I can do the Superman mold perfectly fine, but that Batman mold, every freaking time I get air bubbles. So then I did these, which tore up that mold, and see, this one was gray silicone. See how it's stuck on there? So I have to sand that down and fix it. So, but there's this one, Dorothy, with her little doggy. I really like that glitter chunky stuff in the background. Then there's the Cowardly Lion. And I'm going to paint sideways right here, Courage, on that. And then there's this one, which the glitter pulled on top and on the sides. See those blank spots in that piece? So I have to sand it. I have to glaze it anyway because I had to scratch. See where I had to scratch the silicone off? So I'm going to dome it and put some more tinsel glitter where those bald spots were and fill them in, and it'll be fine. Because I really like that sticker with the I put some like sequence type glitter, and then I put the tinsel glitter. That's why you see all those like sparkles here and there because it was a sequence thing I put in. Alright, so I did those, and then this one I did with all the pearl work and everything, and I domed it, and the popsicle stick that I had it propped on, because this side it's like on an angle like that, so I had to prop that end up to make it level, and the popsicle stick moved and it went down like that, and all the resin, see how there's just resin all over the back of that? Yeah. So I'm going to try to clean it up. If not, I'm just going to dip the whole freaking thing in resin and then let it hang like this. That way I can save it because I've used a lot of pearls on that one. So then I did the Good Witch and a bezel. She turned out really pretty. I like her. And then there's music notes and stars and flowers. And then there's this little seahorse with the bubble rhinestones. And then these parakeets that I don't like the way it turned out. And then there's this cute little hearts. Just throw it down there. And then there's this one with, you can't really tell, it's got pink and purple and white Pearl-X powders in there. You have to see it close up to see the differences. It's like a swirl effect. And then there's this one with the fairy and the rhinestones. Then there's this one. The lighting sucks. You see? You can see the different colors. See the pearl white, the purple down on the right side, and the pink is kind of in the middle. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera well or not, but... And then the same thing with this one. This one you can see the color differences better. And the background is black. I painted black in the background, so that's why you're seeing it, because the pearl white color is kind of see-through. And then there's this one with the lock and key. And then there's just this Pearl-X one. And then there's this one that is like crackle. I really like that one. And then that ribbon is an extra charm I just stuck in the resin. And then there's this one. Boy, the lighting is horrible. I'm sorry I keep moving y'all, but I'm trying to find a way you can see them. There we go. Much better. There's that one. And then there's this one. That one came out pretty. Then there's this one. Focus, please. Sometime today. There you go. Then there's this one. This one. This one. This one with a couple of birds on a wire or on a branch and a little heart above them. My daughter said it's a little heart moon. And then there's this one. There's this one. There's this one. This one. This one with the ice cream and a cupcake. And then there's this one, which is octopus in the middle charm with resin, and the rest are rhinestones, crystals, and pearls. I really like how that one came out. That's cool. It's different. I like it. And then these earrings. I had bought these little zipper pulls from a little toddler / baby store in the mall. I was buying clothes for my my first grandchild that will be born in April. And I saw them, I thought, oh, I can mold these. And I did, and let me tell you something. They're cute and all, but I'll never do them again. They took me forever to make. They're so small, and they were so tiny. The mold was so tiny, it was ridiculous. So I can't do tiny things. My hands aren't able to do it. So I won't be doing those anymore. So I made a pair of earrings out of that set, and that's that. I won't be having those anymore. And then there's these earrings I made. It's a crackle finish too. I think the crackle finish looks like animal print. And then there's these earrings that are like breast cancer awareness. Then there's these casino type style with little dice. Then there's these earrings I made with the little squids. I really like those. Then there's these earrings that are just like a lemon lime with glitters in them. Pretty. And then I made these pieces. It's the cupcakes that it's resin, and I used the what is that crap called? Whipple. Yeah, Whipple on top. And then I sprinkled glitter. I resined over it. This is scribbles on the bottom. This is Whipple on top. And then I have to paint and seal the backs. But yeah, I thought it was cool. It looks good. So there's that one. And then there's this one. Same thing. This one's painted with scribble polka dots. This is Whipple. And then this is nail polish up here. And again, I have to paint and seal the back. Resin it. Because the resin, of course. See how I glaze with resin? It goes over. But I glazed them so that they would be hard. But to be honest with you, they're not really that hard up top. If you push on it, it's still too mushy to me. So I don't think I'll be doing these again, but I really like it. So maybe I'll use these to put inside another piece or something. I don't know. We'll see. This one is my favorite. I love this one. I think it really turned out pretty. So I'm going to leave it for a couple days and see if it's not bad. It's pretty hard. That one's pretty soft. This one's pretty hard. So I think that one will make a really cute piece. I like it. But I have to do the backs. Paint and seal the backs. And I think it turned out cute. Then I made this Hello Kitty nerd with the stars in her. And I did scribbles on the bow and the glasses. And the eyes. Everything scribbles. She turned out cute. I like that one. She's like a light purple color. And then there's this one. And I really like how that one turned out. That one was just a bunch of different nail polishes that I dripped in the clear resin. And just swirled it around. It's purple and green and pink. And I just swirled it in there. And then I did a pink back on it. Like a hot pink. And then I did scribbles for the bow and sprinkled some glitter in it. And then I did scribbles for you can see there's some green nail polish swirls up in the ears too. I really like how it looks though. And then I did scribble for the whiskers and the eyes and all that. And then I glazed it. So I think it's kind of cool. It's different. Just my opinion. I like it. This is the big Hello Kitty head, the really big one. So, this is a pretty good size too. But you can see the difference. That one's much bigger than her. So, and then I made some Whipple cupcakes here. Came in a kit. And then these little cupcakes I made. They're resin bottoms with a Whipple top. And they have glitters and things on top. So they shimmer and shine. This one has little like flowers, confettis in it. And then it has sparkles in it too. With the green base. These are going to be rings. Then there's this one with the green base and a green top with some little shimmers on it. Just a plain one. And then there's this one, which is a resin bottom and the Whipple top with the purple sprinkles, micro marbles, and glitter. And this will be a pendant. I put a eye pin in there. So this one will be a pendant. And then I made this one, which I have to finish painting the base. I only put a base coat on there. So I have to paint the base and then glaze it. But this is resin bottom with the Whipple top with it was a brown, and then I had an orange micro marbles on it, and when I glazed it, it kind of made it look like orange icing on top of the brown. It's weird, but I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's a little weird. But anyway, there's that, and this is an eye pin sticking up. I'm going to glue a miniature paper clip to this, and this will sit on your desk and be like a card holder or like an ATC card or whatever, and you can put in your little paper clip. It's going to be a little miniature paper clip. It's only about that big, and I'll glue it on here, and then it'll be for somebody to sit on their desk. And then I made some molds. I think that's all. No, these are earrings I have to mount, but I don't have gold posts, the gold loopy things like these, so I have to get some gold. These are the little scuba diver pink one, and I made some earrings with those, so I'll have to mount those yet. Those haven't been mounted. And then I made that cupcake box here. I molded that both top and bottom. This one I still have to mold the top, but I've molded the bottom. But I needed the big bowl, and I only had one big bowl that I use to pour into. So this is the base for this is the top for the jelly bean, for that one with the white top. This is the top mold I made. It's big. Took a lot of silicone. This is the bottom to that same cupcake, which took a flippin' ton of silicone. But this is a really thick, good mold. It's going to last forever. It won't tear up on me. This mold right here is going to last for a long, long time. I'm going to, next time I pour resin, I will pour this box and let y'all know how it looks. It's going to be that cupcake there. And then, you can decorate the top however you want or whatever. And then this one I made of all the different bezels and cameo frames I have, so that when I use them up, I won't have to buy more because I can actually make them out of resin. And then here's another one, which when I was pulling the tape off, I got too aggressive with it and I ripped it. So, but the rest of them are fine. I just won't be able to use that one. I can remold that one. It's not a big deal. But those are all the different cameo frames and bezels I have bought, so I made molds of those. And then I made a mold of this little round box I got. If you remember my video, this little ceramic box. So I can make that one now. And then this is the base to, this one's kind of flimsy though. I don't like it because the bowl, see how much smaller that bowl is from that one? So I really need to re-pour that one because I don't like how thin the sides are right here. I mean, it'll work fine, but it won't last me as long as this one will, because when I pull to get the resin piece out, I won't be, it won't be so thin. But that's the base to the one with the heart on top. So I still have to pour the top, but next time I pour resin, y'all, I will make those new ones, test them out, and see how they turn out. And that's it. That's what I've done. Remember, my contest is going on, y'all. Please go check that out. Check out the prizes, see if it's something you're interested in. It will be ending February 22nd, so keep an eye on that, and I would appreciate it if you could enter. It would be great. And that's it, y'all. I'll do another update when I have something to update. All right.